I like space, I like black holes, I like movies, so I think I'm gonna like Event Horizon. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Event Horizon. Now this is a movie that I'm not really sure if I've heard about it before. I feel like it's been obscured by other movies such as Armageddon, Deep Impact, those type of things. Deep Impact is a movie that I'm actually debating about watching on the channel, so let me know if I should watch it. But yeah, I don't really know if I've ever really heard of Event Horizon, but it's a space movie. It seems like fun. It's from the 90s, which means I will hopefully have some 90s cheese, especially the late 90s. There's some nice cheesy movies in the late 90s. And yeah, I'm kind of just hoping for like a really fun time in space with black holes, because Event Horizons, I'm pretty sure, is like that thing in the center of the black hole that no one has ever seen across. So I'm hoping this movie is just kind of a lot of fun because I have a big interest in space. It's just very fascinating to me, and a big interest in movies. So combining those two and making space movies is something I'm always interested in. And before we get into this reaction, if you'd like to check out more of my videos, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this thing. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Event Horizon. Oh, I like that transition from the Paramount logo. Paul Anderson, yeah, I think he's the Alien versus Predator guy. Laurence Fishburne, I don't know the cast of this, so this is exciting. Sam Neill, okay, I'm ready. Jack is worthy of a nose. Hey, 2015, that did not happen, unfortunately. This movie really thought that like 20 years after it's coming out that we'd have a lunar base. You know what's interesting? We may be closer to 2047 than whenever this movie came out. That was really cool. Such an empty ship. That guy looks pretty dead. And here's Sam Neill.
I miss you.
Do you think she was on the Event Horizon? He's gonna cut himself. Never mind, I thought he was gonna cut himself. Oh cool, he must be on some space station of some sort. It's like a space city. They call it the Rectangle.
I didn't drive set.
Cute.
Mission, top secret. Even we can't know about it. Okay, I have to say, there's some really cool shots in this movie already.
Got women.
That's right. Neptune, there's nothing out there.
Yeah, and if the shit goes down.
Laurence Fishburne, baby.
Justin, get those tanks prepped.
Yes, sir.
It's giving me Alien vibes with like the really grungy sets, but I love the sets, how detailed they are at the same time.
CO2 scrubbers, sir.
You stand right here.
What is this, cryo sleep?
DJ?
Yeah.
Bruh, smoking inside a spaceship. 56 days out. What is that? That looks like Neptune or something. Ah, those are cool spacesuits. That's really freaky. What the heck? This would be so terrifying. Being alone on a spaceship would in itself be terrifying. What are you doing here? And are you naked? Oh god, it's your wife. And she is naked.
I'm waiting.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah, so she's definitely on the Event Horizon. And she's dead. But is she?
What about you, Stark? Would you like something hot and black inside you?
Oh, okay.
One more ball in the house.
Is that her child?
He's gonna take Denny for Christmas. I'll get him for the summer, so.
I don't know if you're living.
All right.
If this is like a scary movie, it seems kind of like an eerie movie so far. I feel like most of these people are dying.
He's a rescue technician. This is Peters, medical technician, and my pilot, Mr. Smith.
I am not going to remember any of those names. I am so sorry.
But you must understand, we don't. We were taken off a well-deserved leave and sent into Neptune space. We
It is Neptune. Genius.
wanted to rescue this far past the outer reach. Well, we lost both ships, so if you please.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so they really are alone out here.
The source of this transmission has been identified as the Event Horizon.
Oh, yes, it has.
It was the culmination of a secret government project to create a spacecraft capable of faster-than-light flight.
Interesting.
The law of relativity prohibits faster than light travel.
Yeah. Wormholes, though.
The ship doesn't really go faster than light. What it does is it creates a dimensional gateway that
Yeah.
allows it to jump instantaneously from one...
It creates wormholes. That's sick.
Well, it's difficult to... It's all math.
Try us, Doctor.
Is he going to do the paper technique? Bend the paper?
The singularity.
Layman's terms.
Well, fuck layman's terms. Do you speak English?
Paper and a pencil is the best way to describe it.
It folds space so that point A and
He did the paper thing.
passes through the gateway. Space returns to normal.
It's funny. I feel like every space movie has this in it at some point.
It vanished without a trace until now.
Interesting. Maybe they got sent back. That doesn't really inspire hope, does it?
I think it sounds like Latin.
Can you translate it?
Play it again.
How did Houston not figure this out?
Save me.
All right, station.
God, they must have the dumbest linguists at Houston for not understanding that that was Latin. Oh, baby, you know what?
Crossing the horizon.
Neptune, if there's like a planet in the solar system that I've always wanted to go to, it'd be Neptune, and then Saturn, and then Jupiter. Neptune is my top for some reason.
Aerospace Command Vessel Lewis and Clark hailing Event Horizon. Event Horizon, do you read?
I don't think you're gonna get any response.
3,000 meters and closing!
Oh, this is so cool.
1,000 meters! Proximity warning! 900!
Okay, slow down. Slow down if you're so close. Dude, that was cool. And the music as well. Oh, I'm ready, boys. I'm ready. Oh, let's dock there. You know what I do like? I like how slow some of the machinery is, because space machinery is always slow.
I'm showing deep cold. The crew couldn't survive unless they were in stasis.
Find him.
Oh, I hope they're in stasis.
Enough to throw it off. I'm picking up trace life forms, but I can't get a lock on a location.
I also don't think that's the crew.
Sense.
Okay, we do it the hard way, deck by deck.
Or maybe the crew are like zombies. I don't know, I'm just speculating. I'll stop. It's like a big tongue.
Stand clear!
How many people are dying on the ship right now? There are 3 going. I think 2 are dying.
We are crossing the umbilicus, making our approach to the event horizon.
This is really cool. There's actually a big budget for this movie. When I mean empty inside the spaceship, like there's no decorations or anything. It's just a long, cold hallway.
Mr. Justin, you take engineering.
Yes, sir.
Peters and I'll take the forward decks.
Justin's going alone, which means he's dying.
Destroy the central corridor and split the ship in half, and then the crew can use the foredecks as a lifeboat.
Okay, I think that's gonna happen at the end of the movie.
This place is a tomb.
Oh God!
Miller, your heart rate just went through the roof.
What
I'm
happened?
fine.
Oh, it's just a glove. It was just a glove. That is so cool.
Magnetic fields.
Looks like a meat grinder to me.
Yeah, it's so trippy.
Got some blood here.
Some blood.
There must have been a coolant leak. Man, this shit is everywhere.
That was cool. I love the sets and the atmosphere of this movie so far. Okay, don't break the CD. The fact that they still use CDs as well.
I'm in there.
Oh! Okay, that's a dead person.
I'm scanning for life forms.
Why are there so many spikes and things in this area? What a shot! What a shot again! Why is this movie like actually epic? Is that the wormhole? But he's about to be pulled in.
Oh shit!
Ah, there you go. Goodbye. What the? Oh. Cigarette in mouth still.
I can take you here for as long as I can! Get out! We're losing atmosphere!
Wow, what the heck is happening? There's so much going on. Oh, he's back. They really said, I want to use as many water blob effects as possible.
Do we have time for a well?
No, sir! We've got 280 litres of gas left, sir!
They're gonna have to all get onto the event horizon, aren't they? Oh! Oh!
Open your eyes, or it's just hanging there!
See, the thing is, that body's frozen right now, but when it starts to get warm in here, it's gonna, you know. Go on, Pucks. Good girl. Holy shit. I don't know if that's very fixable.
20 hours, we run out of air.
Understood, sir.
What happened here, Doctor?
He's like, I don't know, bro.
It was liquid, and the whole cords turned south.
It's just not physically possible.
Doctor, please.
It's what happened, though.
Doctor, Mr. Justin may die. Now, I have to assume that whatever happened to him could happen to all of us.
Yeah, good assumption.
Gravitational distortion.
An optical effect? That's fucking poetic. Where the fuck, Cooper?
No, Cooper has the right to be bad right now.
Well, how much time do you need? We have 17 hours and 48 minutes.
I need that exact amount of time.
These three magnetic rings, when they align, it creates an artificial black hole.
And they aligned, exactly.
Event Horizon could be there in a day.
If it worked.
You can come down. It's perfectly safe.
I don't know, man. It just opened up.
In pieces, and one of my crewmen may not make it home alive.
Yeah.
No one else goes near this thing.
Yeah, there was actual evidence to support that something happened in this room. Maybe it was open from the other side. Oh my days. He's camping. There's an alien having a camp out. If there are aliens in this or creatures or whatever, I hope they look cool. A creature can make and break a movie.
Mommy?
A child? Oh, this is her child.
Peters!
It's playing tricks on them.
And open the gateway to Proxima Centauri. Ave atque vale.
Oh, Latin again. Well, that doesn't look very good.
Can you give us a hand?
See, that is so hidden. If you were an engineer, you would have no idea where that is. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it is supposed to be hidden though, so no one touches it.
Justin!
Oh god, what's happening? Does he have a chest hugger inside of him? This looks so cool. The sets are amazing in this movie. This is not the place you want to hear voices. This is not the place you want the lights to turn off. She's just gonna appear. I know she is just going to appear.
Captain Miller! I've got some
She is, right there. Be with me. Ah, there she is. I told you she was going to appear right there. I told you she was going to appear right there. I didn't sign up for a horror movie today. I didn't sign up for a scary movie. I thought this was going to be a cheesy, fun space movie. He's like, that can't be good. Who are you?
Doctor, you were in the duct. You must have heard something.
You saw your flipping wife, tell them.
No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't need to see anything, sir, but I can tell you, this ship is fucked.
Fair enough.
DJ?
The knife to the throat, man. It's coming for round 2.
Actions are getting stronger. It's as if the ship brought back something with it, a life force of some kind.
What are you telling? What if the ship is alive?
You wanted an answer, and it's the only one I've got.
The ship is alive. Interesting. I think that has to be the case. Some machine entity inside the ship or something like that. If the camera comes back again, he's gonna have gotten up or something, or he's gonna be gone. What did I say? What did I say? I swear I didn't sign up for no scary movie. Oh my days.
I didn't hear anything. Neither of us heard anything, so just calm down, right? Okay. Get your breath back.
Yeah, but what about Justin? He's gone.
Tell me.
Okay. These cuts.
What are you doing? Doctor Weir's self-control is an asset.
Yeah, he must have been taken over. People are like being possessed a little bit.
Emergency.
What's going on in there, Stark?
Justin's in the airlock.
Say again.
Suit.
I'm on it. As you were, sir.
Justin's about to be shot out into space.
What it is?
It shows you things. Horrible things.
What things?
The dark inside me from the other place.
From the other place, yeah.
If you could see the things I've seen, you wouldn't try to stop me.
No, that's not you talking. That's...
So is he trying to kill himself because he's so traumatized?
Okay. Okay.
He really went for the bait and switch.
Hey. Stark, get it fucking open! Hey, open the door.
I can't. The inner door.
Interesting.
The door.
They can't do that, Justin.
I don't want to die in here.
You're not gonna die.
It's like he forgot all about the darkness.
Fall now.
I can't breathe. Oh God. Oh God.
He's doing gymnastics to get there.
All the air out of your lungs, Justin.
Oh. Go. Catch him.
Okay, baby bear. I got it.
He did not go into a ball. He went into a straight line.
Breathe. I'm gonna need 5 minutes here, so someone hold his head still.
Oh, God.
I've stopped the bleeding. Stabilized him best I can.
How is he still alive?
Stark, what's our time like?
CO2 levels will become toxic in 4 hours.
4 hours? I don't think you're getting home.
Doctor?
I don't think it means anything.
You know something. Laurence Fishburne literally slap him across the face.
Said the ship's drive creates a gateway. Yeah. To what?
Yeah, exactly.
That's your job. Now the other place, where is that?
I don't know.
Did you just put random coordinates in or something? If Miller dies, the whole crew falls apart.
It's just in your head.
Oh my God.
I've known you a long time. You never told me that.
That's just it, DJ. I never told anybody.
Yeah, like a dark secret he's had.
I've been listening to the distress signal, and I think I made a mistake in the translation.
Oh yeah?
I thought it said liberate me. Save me.
Oh, save me.
It's liberate tutte me.
Save all of us?
Save yourself.
Oh, save yourself.
There.
From death.
Save yourself from hell.
Ah, I was close. You know what? From death, from hell, same thing.
brought back with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so true.
Better be good.
Yes, sir. Ready to repressurize the clock and get the hell out of here.
On my way.
I'm actually really surprised that no one has died yet.
Miller?
We have a video. Oh god. The crew killed each other. The crew killed each other.
We're leaving.
Our orders are specific.
We already had one instance where that guy held the knife to the other guy's neck.
Intention of leaving her, Doctor. I will take the Lewis and Clark to a safe distance, and then I will launch TAC missiles at the...
Yeah, you know what? Good idea.
Vaporized. Fuck this ship.
It looks like the core is draining power from the rest of the ship.
Oh, what?
You can't leave.
Ah!
She won't let you.
Ah!
Find yourself walking home.
I am home.
I knew he was some conduit of some kind.
Not it!
So that's oxygen? Stop. No! Dude, she is so dead. What's about to happen? This movie is too stressful. Too stressful for 9 in the morning. If I saw this of my child, I would be terrified of my kid for the rest of my days. Oh! Oh, she's so dead. I thought she was gonna get impaled on one of the thousands of spikes in this area. Her eyes. Ooh, the shot.
I'm home.
Sorry, I don't talk to losers.
Don't. Not again, please.
This actress has been naked more times than she's... Oh god, she's gonna kill herself!
So...
Billy,
She wasn't on the ship, but she killed herself.
I have such wonderful, wonderful things.
Ah, I hate the eyes. He's gouging out his own eyes. Yeah, I was saying that the actress playing Weir's wife has been naked more times than clothed during her screen time.
2 minutes, stop.
Roger that.
But maybe it makes sense why she's naked, because she died naked and that's the memory that he has of her.
Come on now! Where?
Where are you going? Do you get it? For that joke, please subscribe.
I want to check something out.
The bombs, right? He's gonna trap them on the event horizon. He took the suits.
Gotcha.
No, that's a bomb. Oh. Oh god. At least he had time to just think about his life.
Shit!
He's just chilling.
Why is this shit gonna happen to me? Fuck.
He's in the middle of space. He's never getting back.
Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay, Iron Man. Dude, he has to go all the way back down into Neptune. That's hilarious.
Careful, DJ.
Don't worry about where. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, you say that, and he's about to take care of you. Ew, the eyes. Oh. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch that. Oh, God. Oh. This is not what I expected from this movie. I should have looked at the genres. You have to wait for the jump scare moment. Oh, I was wondering she was still alive. She is, okay. Maybe these two will survive, but I think only one will survive. Oh. Like as a villain? appearance. That's kind of cool.
She tore a hole in our universe, a gateway to another dimension.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Pure evil. When she came back, she was alive.
A haunted ship. Oh, opening the gateway.
Know where the ship has been. So now you'll find out.
I would actually like to see on the other side. Good try. Oh wow, she slid.
I'll miss.
That's right, I'm back!
I forgot about this guy.
Who the fuck? Oh shit!
Oh, no. He tried so hard. What happened to the guy who just got here? Is he just dead again? Oh, yes, gets sucked out into space. Goodbye. I don't want you to go. No, I'd always be so scared that those doors would just close and cut me in half. What did I say? What did I say? The door's closing. Oh god, I'm so scared that our arm's gonna get chopped off or something. Whew, she made it. It's gonna be the guy who got sucked out of space.
Don't hit me!
Cooper!
I can't believe he's alive.
Okay, we blow the fucker up.
We blew it up.
Do like Weir said.
The bombs.
Us from the rest of the ship. Use the foredecks as a lifeboat.
What'd I say? End of the movie, it was going to happen.
Blood.
Oh no. Oh, what?
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
I would say the exact same thing. Hey, it's like Space The Shining.
Stop!
Oh, that is so disgusting.
Miller, can you hear me? We have to get out of here. Now!
He's like, I know. No. Oh god. But is he trapped in here? Whoa, that is sick. Oh.
Weir.
What? That's weird.
Is much, much worse.
Why even try punching him? Oh god. Oh, that is actually disturbing. I don't want to see that world anymore.
There is no escape.
It's opening.
Do you see?
Ah.
Do you see?
I don't want to see anymore. Do you see?
I see.
Haha! Get foiled, son! Bro, monologue too much. Ride the waves out of Neptune. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Let's go! Oh, what the heck? Did it make a black hole on Neptune? And it's gone. Imagine it sucked up Neptune into a black hole. Bye, Neptune.
Prepare to board.
What if this part of the ship is still haunted? You think it isn't because the connection to the portal is lost?
Justin seems to have suffered massive injuries, but he's still alive.
Forgot about Justin.
Safe now.
Justin, Cooper.
They're fine. They're fine. They're with us.
Ah! Oh god, I thought that was real. I thought that was real for a second.
I need it now!
We're safe.
You're safe. I don't know if you're safe. I leaves it a little open-ended. And that was my reaction to Event Horizon, the 1997 sci-fi horror movie starring Sam Neill, Laurence Fishburne, Jason Isaacs, Jolie Richardson, Kathleen Quinlan, and Jack Noseworthy. He's the only one of the cast who is worthy of a nose. And on that amazing joke, if you did enjoy the video, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you so much if you do. I really appreciate it. Now, let's get back to the review. Okay, so when I woke up today and sat down and watched this movie at 8 a.m. on a Thursday morning, I did not expect it to be a horror movie. Let me just say that. I thought this movie was, like, I knew it was a sci-fi movie, obviously, but I thought it was going to be like a little bit of a campy space movie where they go investigate a black hole. Maybe they start to get sucked into the black hole. Time dilations start happening from the front of the ship to the back of the ship, whichever one is closest to the black hole. But I didn't read the genres. Usually when I do reaction videos, I don't read the genres of movie because even the genres of movies can like tell me things about them from time to time. So sometimes I'll go into a movie expecting a comedy and I'll get a drama. Sometimes I'll go into a drama and get a comedy. So even that subverts my expectations and just adds to a better reaction. So I didn't look at the genres for this movie. I knew it was a sci-fi, obviously, because it was set in space. The poster is a space movie. I didn't know it was a horror. So when I sat down at 8 a.m., I wasn't expecting a horror movie to wake me up first thing in the morning. But let me tell you, I'm awake. There are definitely a few jump scares that got me in this movie, and overall, I really enjoyed my time with Event Horizon. I thought the sets in this movie were fantastic. I thought a lot of the atmosphere in this movie was fantastic. You could really tell that there was a budget put into place for this movie, but also there weren't that many locations. Obviously, there was just a little ship and then the main ship, Event Horizon, so you could kind of put a lot of budget into making these small rooms look really well done and lived in and detailed, and I thought that's exactly what they did with this. I thought the music was pretty good in this movie. I thought the acting was really fun in this movie. I thought the whole science stuff in this movie, or the dimensions going to that hell dimension and stuff like that, I thought that was really interesting as well. I loved the setting of Neptune because Neptune, as I said in the reaction, is one of my favorite planets, if not my favorite planet. I don't know, it's just the blueness of it. It has a little storm on it, like a little eye like Jupiter as well. I don't know, it's just a nice planet. I feel like it gets looked over by Saturn and Jupiter, you know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed the first half of this movie more than the second half of this movie. I really liked the pacing of the first half of it, how slow and methodical it was. It really reminded me of Alien, especially the start of Alien before the alien actually appears. So like the first 45 minutes of Alien, where everything is slow and you know something's wrong, but you don't quite know what is wrong. That's what I felt like with Event Horizon. These really grungy looking sets, like the interior of the spaceship with this crew who were enjoyable to watch. I didn't think a lot of them had a lot of depth, and I thought it was really interesting that the crew members that survived were the crew members that we didn't get any backstory for, which was really strange to me. You know, we had that woman who had the kid and, you know, her ex was taking care of the kid. She dies off. We have Dr. William Weir, Sam Neill's character, who dies off, who we get the most backstory for. So it was very interesting to me. Obviously, Laurence Fishburne's character, Captain Miller, he also dies and we get a lot of backstory for him. Maybe they were killing the characters with backstory because we would care about them a little bit more, but it's just interesting to me that the two people, I guess 3 people that do survive, we don't know anything about them. So I don't really feel elated that they're survived because I don't have any connection to them in the first place, if that makes any sense. I just thought it was a very interesting choice. Like, obviously you can kill characters with backstory, to go ahead, that's a great, but I thought it would have been a good idea to at least keep one of the characters with backstory alive, so I have more connection to the survivors at the end of this film. That being said, I didn't dislike the second half of this movie. I still really enjoyed myself with the second half of this movie. It just felt like it went into more stock horror than atmospheric horror and suspense in the first half. That's what I enjoyed the most about the first half, was this atmospheric suspense. But the second half leaned a lot more into just like straight up horror with like jump scares and these camera shots where you know someone's just not going to be there when the camera comes back. It was a little bit more cliched, and I just wished it was a little bit more atmospheric like the first half. Anyways, let's get into the reviews of this film, then we'll get into the music, which I thought was pretty good, and then we'll just get into some of the other things that I enjoyed about this movie, because I didn't dislike this movie in any way. Like, I had a really good time. It was really entertaining. 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb is the audience score, and 32% on Rotten Tomatoes is the critic score, and that makes me really sad. Why do the critics hate this movie so much? You know, as I was watching this movie, as the second half of the movie started to go, I was like, okay, I can sort of, like, if this movie has a bad Rotten Tomatoes score, like critic score, I can see why. Critics and space movies don't usually mix unless it's like some intellectual interstellar type movie, you know what I mean? Critics and space movies usually don't mix, especially space horror. I don't know, there's something about critics and space movies that they just don't like that genre for some reason. It's very strange. So I'm just gonna ignore the critics because I think they're very, very wrong. So audience score is 6.6 out of 10. I think that is a pretty fair score for this movie, to be honest with you. It's not a bad score by any means. It's not an ultra amazing score by any means. It's just like, it was an enjoyable movie. That's what 6.6 represents. It's enjoyable, it is fun, it's not perfect, it's not horrible, it's just a entertaining time, and that's exactly what I think. So I'm glad that audiences at least have derived a lot of entertainment from it, while it seems like critics are just panning it for the sake of panning it. The score for this movie as well, I thought was pretty good. It sort of reminded me again of Alien at the start. Obviously it didn't have like the tune of Alien, the themes of Alien and stuff like that, but just like the slowness of the music, the stillness of the music as we go through these like kind of long-ish shots through these kind of barren sets on the event horizon and stuff like that. It was very eerie, very suspenseful. I thought that's what the music did the best, was just add this level of suspense. Obviously it did the cliche stuff as well, where the music would rise and rise and rise and then fade right before the jump scare, you know what I mean? It did that as well. But there was this one time, I think it was when Laurence Fishburne's character, I keep saying Fishburne, Laurence Fishburne's character, Captain Miller, and it was also the lady with the blonde hair, and they were in the pilot area of the event horizon, and then Sam Neill's character, Weir, kind of turns around in the seat, and I said that was a cool like villain kind of appearance shot, if you know what I mean. You know the scene I'm talking about, and then Cooper comes to the window and he gets blasted out of the window again. You know the scene I'm talking about. In that sequence, I think the music did something really cool to kind of subvert your expectations of the jump scare, because you're expecting a jump scare. There have been like 8 or 9 jump scares in the movie so far, so you're expecting Weir to do a jump scare on Fishburne's character or the lady with the blonde hair. You know, you're expecting it to happen, and the music is sort of leading you to expect that as well, because the music is kind of like trembling at the same note, and then it's just kind of going a little bit higher and a little bit higher, but it's not going like super high, but you're expecting it to get to a point and then for there to be just like dead silence, just like the other jump scares that have happened in this movie. But instead, there is no jump scare in the scene, and the music kind of lingers at this note and it keeps playing, which makes this scene really unnerving, and you're just kind of waiting for the jump scare. But then all it is Sam Neill like sitting in the chair and turning around, and there was something really creepy about that because you're expecting the jump scare. It was very relieving at the same time, like, oh thank God there's no jump scare. But I thought it did a really good job to subvert your expectations, because you're so on edge just waiting for the jump scare that when the jump scare doesn't happen, you're like, oh, it's like surprising, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. That's really cool. So I thought the music did a really good job of making you think something really scary was about to happen, and then going, actually, we're going to do this instead. I thought that was really cool. Again, I need to talk about the sets, because I honestly think the sets and the interior of the event horizon were some of my favorite parts of this movie. Just, again, the grunginess of it, the lived-inness of it, the fact you could tell that it had been desolated for the past 7 years, but there used to be life on it. I loved the detail on the walls. You had so many little things and gadgets and indents and whatever you call outdents. Yeah, the opposite of indents. They were just scattered around the walls, the floors and stuff, the steam coming out of the vents. The long hallway, which was super barren, connecting the back and the front of the ship, still looked fantastic. It was really eerie. I was really hoping we would have like a chase going down that hallway or something more happen in that hallway, because it was such a good, you know, lights boom 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 turning out as a character runs away from something or something like that hallway, but that didn't really happen in it. And of course we had the portal room, the black hole room, whatever you want to call it, the heart of the ship. That room, there was so much effort put into it, and it looks so cool. The hallway with like the meat grinder look, as it's, someone even comments, it looks like a meat grinder, but it just kind of reminded me of Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. You know, that hallway shot, that really famous hallway shot with like the white circling around him and stuff? It reminded me of that, but like an evil hell version of it, where they're walking down this path and there's just this meat grinder circling around, and then at the end of the hallway there's this circular thing with lights that would keep shining these beautiful lights, like almost like a spotlight shining, like silhouetting the person as they're walking on the walkway. It was really beautiful. The interior as well, it looked like hell, which was super interesting. You know, it had like these giant death spikes everywhere, and I'm really surprised no one got impaled on any of those death spikes. I was kind of hoping someone would. I was a little bit looking forward to it. But yeah, I just loved it. And even though it was all metallic and gray, you know, it was all the same color, it didn't merge together because there was so much little detail and so many like little bumps of elevation and stuff that it added so much depth to the actual set. And I thought just all the sets in this movie looked fantastic. There's also a lot of gore in this movie. A lot of the makeup I thought was really good, but I don't know, I was not expecting this level of gore in the morning. It is almost 10 a.m. now, and I think I'm scarred for the rest of the day, especially when Sam Neill's character is like saying, "Do you see it? Do you see it?" And it's doing flashes of like people being torn in half and like hung up and strung up, or people being impaled by these like Saw looking machines. Like I thought for a second I was watching one of the movies in the Saw franchise. That's how gory and disturbing it was. It was weird, but the makeup department and, you know, prosthetics and stuff, whatever you want to call it, did a really amazing job with it. It was just, there were definitely moments in this movie that made me go, ooh, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about for this movie. Again, the sets were my favorite part, but I also just loved the slowness of the first half of it, the heavy atmosphere. You know something's up. You know it's probably gonna get into like a lot of jump scares eventually, but just like the lead up to those jump scares, like this, the heaviness, again, the heaviness of the movie, and just this kind of creepy atmosphere that's just oozing through the event horizon was a really fun and entertaining thing to watch. And then obviously it gets into more cliched horror by the end of the movie, but it was still super entertaining, super fun, and the atmosphere was still there, just not in the abundance that it was in the first half of the movie. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I love space movies, so if you have space movies to recommend, I would love to hear them. I've watched Sunshine on the channel, which kind of reminded me of Event Horizon, which was amazing. So if you like Sunshine, go check my reaction out, because I thought that movie was absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking about watching other space movies, like Deep Impact is one of them, Contact is one of them, and if you have any other cool space movies, fun space movies, then list them down below, and if I haven't seen them, then maybe I'll check them out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.